Juvenile white sharks occupy discrete coastal nursery areas, and there are two in Eastern Australia. One's in southeast Victoria and the other one is centred around Port Stephens on the central New South Wales coast. These nursery areas have become incredibly important to our research because they are places where we can actually count white sharks and use that information to help us understand if white shark numbers are going up or going down.
About 10 metres. Which side? It's on starboard side.
A key part of what we do is tagging juvenile white sharks with satellite tracking and long-life acoustic tags. These tags allow us to follow individuals over time to see how long they remain in these nursery areas, how frequently they use them, where they go when they are not in the nursery areas, and they allow us to follow their survival. We can continue to do this over many years because Australia has this really great extensive coastal network of acoustic receivers that can detect and monitor the sharks after we tag them. The way we find juvenile white sharks is to search along the surf zone of beaches in the nursery area.
Surface, then I'll call you to cut the motors, Chris.
When we find one, we throw it a baited line, and once we hook it, we slowly take it out of the surf zone. It is a pretty controlled process where we gradually tie the sharks to the point where it is safe to handle them and that they don't injure themselves when we put them in the cradle in the water.
Thanks, Chris. I won't be able to hold her up in the water.
The safety of our staff and the shark is paramount. We secure the shark in an in-water cradle and pump highly oxygenated water through its gills during the process to keep it calm and help it recover. In the stretcher, the shark's usually pretty calm, so it's not a struggle with them once they are secured.
Tag.
The tagging process involves placing a small acoustic tag internally in the shark through a small incision, which is then sutured up.
Get ready with that other tag.
We place a satellite tag on the dorsal fin and an orange identification tag in the muscle near to the fin. We're still following some sharks that we tagged 5 or 6 years ago, and we've seen them travel from Port Stephens to southern Queensland to eastern Tasmania and even across the Tasman Sea to New Zealand. The tagging process only takes a few minutes, but the data we can get can come in for years.
There he goes. Open the sling up. That's good, guys.